What's up, guys? BTBS here. Welcome back to Feed the Beast. Let's see, I've been doing a little bit of playing around in my bee area. I'm just here. Not a clue. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of playing around in my bee area, and I now have the bees that produce uranium. So, let me just take a quick look in here. I'll just show you how you get them if you're interested. Radioactive bees. So they produce barren combs, which are boring and shitty, and radioactive combs, which produce 50% of them will produce uranium. And to get it, you need to mix a nuclear and a glittering, and a nuclear is an unstable and a rusty, and an unstable is an austere and a rocky, and you guys know austere, modest and frugal, we've covered this stuff before. So yeah, I've got one of those set up in an Uber producer, and I've actually been doing a little bit of work down here. So, as you've seen on the surface, I've got way more titanium than I'm probably ever going to need. I think I've got about 20 stacks of titanium blocks. So what I've done is all the extra bees that I've added in here, which is my ruby, my radioactive, and my emerald, I've moved them all down the bottom. So right now we have one ruby, one radioactive, one emerald, 2 impregnable, and 5 sets of platinum. 5, yeah. So everything there is running, all the bees are framed up. Let me just check. Nope, there we go, this isn't framed. So this has been, my bees have been producing at such a ridiculous rate, and this one hasn't even got frames going into it. So it's like I didn't even have them ones working there. I cut off the frames to a couple of them to do some testing. It doesn't really matter what about, because it yielded no results. So yeah, ooh, we've got some stuff to do today, and I've got some stuff to show you. Let me just grab another piece of music. Pneumatic tubing. Oh god, I've got the hickey pookers. Right, so down here. Go on, down you go. And then we'll just hook up these bees. Oh, I missed them. Oh, right there. There you go. You guys can have some frames. Produce even more titanium. Oh god, do I really want more titanium? That's alright, I'll find another flavour of the month bee. It totally is flavour of the month. Like, it started off with platinum and titanium. The platinum bees were everywhere, then I was like, oh, titanium. Then I've got titanium bees everywhere. And then I got those guys running, and now I'm switching them out for ruby and uranium bees and emerald bees. They're all flavour of the month bees. And I find it hilarious. By the way, I had to switch this extra dimensional barrel up to a quantum chest because I got a lot of beeswax. I've got more rocky combs though. See, that is just about, call it 250,000, and if it isn't by now, it will be at the end of the episode. Yeah, so let's go and check on the base. I've actually, what's this? Valuable? Did I not put those valuables back in? Ah, 1 second. I've got one more set of valuable bees to reseed. Get down there. Sometimes, man, sometimes these boots of the traveller, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love them, they are like one of the greatest things in the game, but sometimes, oh, I do love being able to walk up single blocks though. So, yeah, what was I going to say? Yes, back to the base. So as you know, I have been producing a ridiculous amount of steam. Let's just quickly check on these. So there you go, that's 3, 6, call it 7 stacks of titanium blocks. With the titanium I've already got cooked. So yeah, so you know, I've been producing a ridiculous amount of steam. I actually upgraded my steam thing here. You know what? I know why I'm lagging a little bit. If you might not notice, but right now it's not running completely smooth. I do have 3 quarries running, so we're just going to turn these off for now because it is, you know, having the quarries running is a lot of things that have to update, blocks being broken, water updating, that sort of stuff. It can cause a little bit of lag. So yes, for the third and final time, I have been producing a lot of steam. I upgraded my engines, and I've actually stuck down another 16 industrial steam engines, and every single one is producing 8 MJ a tick, and I've also got rid of another boiler. So currently I'm running 1 fuel boiler, which is full, oh, I have to show you why they're full. So this is why they're full. this quantum tank is full, and this quantum tank, call it full. So yeah, I produce too much steam. There's no two ways about it. I produce far too much steam. I might actually get rid of this one and turn this into a solid fueled, and literally just have one running on fuel and one running on charcoal. And oh, what's this? What's this I hear you saying? So yeah, I hear the questions. I hear them coming thick and fast. Let me just demonstrate. So you guys are saying, how come there's no wiring underneath this quantum tank, this quantum chest? And that would be because this quantum chest does not require wiring. It will automatically fill up from, it looks like, any adjacent chest type inventory. So if I pull these out, it will fill up from this inventory. So if you're not using barrels, you don't need to worry about, what's the words? Hooking up some complicated red pipe wire circuitry, even though it wasn't really that complicated. And I found this out completely on accident. Originally I had it sitting here and wire and stuff going underneath, and I was like, nah, because these ones are all sitting here and these are what supply the fuel, so they look good like that. So I was like, fuck it, I'm putting it there. And I did, and look, it turned out to actually teach me something fantastic, that I don't need anything there. And by the way, some of you guys have been wondering, the Vajra cannot break these. It cannot break quantum chests. I believe not quantum tanks either. I'm always, you might have heard it in my voice there, I'm always a little bit nervous whenever I do that, but that's because those things are fucking expensive, especially now. Right, so I need to get this out off my chest. Greg, fuck you! Seriously, man. These machines, they are the motherfucking pieces of shit. I fucking hate them. Oh, I feel so much better. I feel like I just came. Right, so the plate bending machine, it's not that bad. It, you know, takes 1000 EU and 5 seconds to bend anything into plates, and you now need plates for everything, including fucking dense copper plates. The recipe for these is now copper plates, and the recipe for that is in a fucking plate bending machine. My problem is that these are glitchy pieces of shit. This has been stuck on 52 for 3 hours. And if I do this, take these out, and then break it down with my wrench, right, and then place it back down, and then shift click there so it outputs automatically into this chest, like that. Put these back inside, it will start working. It will do maybe 5 or 6 or 7 of these, and this recipe, by the way, takes about 800 seconds, I think it is. Uses. I am so fucking mad. This recipe, which one am I doing? This recipe, 160 seconds. Okay, that's not as bad as 800 seconds. There is some recipe somewhere which takes a long, long time. But basically, what I was doing beforehand, where I was crafting stacks of data orbs and stuff like that, it takes about an hour from scratch to craft maybe 1 or 2 of these things. The only thing which is redeeming in any way is that the data orbs here, or data orbs for you American and wrong, the only redeeming thing is you can now craft them with olivine instead of emerald, so I don't need my emerald bees running at such ridiculous speeds. But that does not make up for it. It does not make up for it in any fucking sense of the word. So this thing, the thing I hate about this, right, it takes a couple stacks of copper, you chuck them in, you hit this button here so that it automatically outputs its items to the side. You can see this texture on the side of the inventory just there. That means it's going to automatically output its items there. But what happens is it will do something like this. It won't automatically output, it won't keep working, and even take the items out, stick them back in, doesn't want to do anything. It just wants to be a cunt. The fucking thing, for no reason at all, is just stopping working. I have already checked. It is not me. This is just something these things do. I break it, replace it, reset it, get it working again. It starts working, and I have to re-shift click to get the output into here. It turns what should be a fairly simple thing, just crafting these items, into a 2-hour rageathon. Right. Now, on with the happy part of the episode. Yeah, for now, fuck Greg. I'm really starting to see why everybody fucking hates you, you cunt. Do you think I swear too much? I've been told by some people that I do. You know what I said? I said fuck off. Oh, I actually made myself laugh then. So yeah, I'm producing too much steam. So what I'm actually going to do is what I've just done is I've taken the fuel, like making capacity off of this. So when this burns down and goes down to 0 degrees, I'm going to be moving this one over there, and I'm actually just going to turn this one off as well. Oh no, I can't do that. Can you move those with pistons maybe? The one bad thing about the quantum chest is you cannot move it with a portal gun, which is just bullshit. I totally see why. I mean, you know, if I had, say, 1.1327 billion cobble, I wouldn't want someone coming into my house and stealing it with a portal gun. But, you know, someone could easily come in with anything else and steal. They could easily steal like an ED barrel full of it. Where are my pistons? I know I've got some pistons somewhere. Am I derping? Have I actually gone past my pistons? Right, fuck this, I'm just going to build one. No, 4 cobblestone. Give me a redstone. Lovely. And I need some wood. Don't worry about me, I've always got wood. Put that away. Where did I put that? There we go. So yeah, I'm just going to see if I can move it to stop automatically feeding the inventory, because that's kind of annoying. Sort of like when people talk with upwards inflections on the end of their sentences. Oh, fuck, I've got no levers. Oh, no, hang on. Electrical bag. Yes, lever. Lever. I keep getting people complaining at me for calling them levers. Mainly because I'm one of the only people who actually pronounces them right. Oh, I can't do that. Right. How much is in there? 75,000? Bollocks. Let's move that. I know what I can do. I need a barrel, extra dimensional barrel. I'll have to go up and get one. I'll just move the items out into a barrel for now. And get the thing. Yeah, that's totally what I wanted to do there. I forgot they were slabs. Can I get that back in the right place? Probably not. I'll see what the fuck I'm doing. I have to start rebuilding my house now as well. God damn it. Oh. More than one slab? Really? Fucking really? Oh, I know what it would have been. It would have been a slab part there, and then this slab part there, so it looks solid from underneath. Ah, you tricky little motherfucker. Talking to myself there. Man, I'm a sneaky bastard sometimes. What I also need is a wooden pipe, and that's a liquid, that's an item. I need an energy. Is that energy? It is energy. Lovely. There we go. I love having my automatic tesseract station right there. I say automatic, it's kind of automatic. It's not actually, but it kind of is. So I'm just gonna, you guys know exactly what I'm doing here. Just hooking this up, and then energy tesseract, power line out. Let's pump these items super fast, and I believe the explosions are going to start soon. Probably any second now. I'll tell you what, I'll just jump off for 1 second to get this sorted out. I'll be back in just a second. Right guys, I am back. The transfer has been complete. I filled up that barrel and got some in there, and then something very weird happened. If you look at my chat log here, you'll see I just had to go into creative and come back out. Yeah, for some reason the barrel filled up, and then the rest of the coal, like 100 and, I think 130, 140 stacks, charcoal, sorry, started pissing out onto the floor. I didn't really give a fuck, it's just wood. And I started collecting it and putting it in this barrel, and then suddenly I fell through the floor. So I started falling, and I ended up underneath myself in the void, didn't die, managed to get myself back up, mainly thanks to my gravity suit, but I was stuck under the bedrock, so I had to go into creative and then punch the bedrock out and then do that, and then I just, once I was there, I just punched my way back up basically. There's a cave down there somewhere that leads sort of round and out, so I just went that way. But yeah, this is the same reason I have this death point over here. So basically this death point is underneath the map, and it's, you know, 600 blocks away, but it's further than I could actually physically walk, and that is for one very good reason. When I updated, I fell out of the map, and that happened, and I can tell you I was not best pleased. And this is why I've started doing this. If you go into cheat mode here, let me just show you this, right? So, if you, what I've done is I've backed up my basic inventory. This is what I normally always carry with me, and for some reason when you fall out of the map, occasionally charms of keeping don't work. So, yeah, that's nice. But basically what I've done is I've used NEI and I've saved my my basic inventory here. If there's anything I didn't have on me or anything really important that I did have on me and I lose because of one of these bullshit glitches, I will. Oh fuck! Bollocks. I had some other stuff on me just then and I've lost it. So yeah, that's no good. Oh well, like I said, I've got my. This is my important stuff inventory. But yeah, basically, I've started backing up my inventory with NEI because I keep getting bullshit and dying like that, and I am not okay with that. I'm really not okay with that. Right, yes, so, yeah, I have to admit I did actually just pause the recording there and go and see what I might, if I had anything important. So all I actually had on me just a second ago that I don't now because of my derp just there was a quantum chest. So I'm not really bothered about that. Yeah, they're kind of expensive, but, you know, I've got the materials to make more, and just walking past the Greg Tech stuff makes me pissed off and annoyed. So, yes, we have a happy project to do today. So as you know, I replaced my entire farm with sugarcane because it grows fast. The Zycorium soil really complements its growth rate, and it means I don't have to fuck about with having multiple different things here. But the one problem is I'm still doing this all manually. So as you see here, we've got another 1,000 stacks of plant balls. Nice. Let's take these and go and get them centrifuging. No centrifuging. Can you centrifuge plant balls? I don't know. Oh, don't know why you'd want to. So what am I going to do? Let's just start this off here. So we're going to put barrel. Yeah, extra dimensional storage on that. That's exactly what I want. Take that titanium out and pop it in there. Now I want to take this and just put it up on the roof. Just make sure it landed. Yep, good. And then go back down. There we go. And I'm just going to stick these in for what's the word? Compression. Yes. So yeah, I am still favouring using the compressed plant balls, because it's a nice way of doing it. I mean, I think I can use these straight out if I just look at the uses here. Let's see. Shaped crafting, fuel, pulverizer, shaped IC2 crafting, compressor, carpenter, fermenter. So they will produce 0.1, so a tenth of a bucket, whereas these guys, and then once they are compressed, you get compressed plants. These will produce 0.5. So, you know, it's actually kind of better to just send the it's kind of better to just send the sugarcane in. I didn't really think about that. Oh, I had an idea for a build I was going to do, but it kind of seems pointless now, because I'm not mucking around with multiple types of items. I'm just using sugarcane. Fuck. Okay, well, what I was going to do was reinstitute some of these, my biogas engines, and some of these fermenters, and some of these. Nope, I've lost them. There you go. Stills. I was going to reinstitute some of these. I don't really need those. Do need some of these. And yeah, I wanted to rebuild a automatic system for getting me biomass and biofuel. Just because. Really, just because you can never really have too much of it. Did I make... Yep, iron and gates. I'm going to need some of those. And I have an idea for a fully automatic system. Yeah, I actually had an idea for a really nice system where they'd come down, be crafted, compressed, and then split. But it looks like all I need is just... that's a shame. So I'm probably going to relocate this up here so it does its ticking thing just up there. Like so. There we go. And did I drop anything? Oh, I probably did. I always do. Piece of stone. Straight up. Up. So, yeah, seeing as I'm going to be using these, it's kind of a waste having this stuff actually going anywhere anymore. So what I'm going to be doing is put my timer there, put my wire to connect it up, and then my wire to connect them together. And right now we'll just set this at 12 seconds. This is going to be ticking, and when the items come down, they are going to go straight into a system. And the system is going to comprise of fermenters. I'm thinking 16 fermenters for these, 16 fermenters for saplings, because I still have a lot of saplings coming in. So I'm totally okay with that. I need some light up here because those lighting changes are causing a little bit of lag. Anything I can do to try and keep, you know, the lag down. Aluminium torches. Nope, I just threw them in front of me. There we go. Okay, more lighting changes down here. And there's a lot of lighting problems in this. More? Fuck off. You and your fucking lighting changes game. Right, any more? Any more for any more? Looks like I'm okay. Let's just light up some more of these corners because I'm a bit anal. There we go. So, instead of all the stuff coming down, then going back up and being stored, I'm going to use this pipe, because it always splits equally to the inventory it can. I'm going to be doing a little bit of testing, and this is basically what this episode is for. We're going to be doing some testing and some checking up, and, ooh, hiccups are back. Well, not really hiccups, sort of un-ups, because I sort of unhick. So, also going to want some blocks to build with. I am so terribly unprepared for this. I had everything planned out for when I was going to build the mass system and everything, like the items down the bottom here, but I don't even need it. And I suppose it's kind of cool. It means I can do other stuff. You get to see my ability to think on my feet, and then my ability to change my mind afterwards. So that's one block, and then... Well, basically, I want these fermenters to be equal distance away from here, or equidistant, I believe is the posh word for that. You know, for those who have a large vocabulary. Oh, I did it again. Look at me. So sometimes I make myself laugh with the stupidest shit. So, what do we got? We've got 16 to go from this farm on its own, so we're going to want 4. Which means if we bring the stuff out, 2, split it, 2, and then go down 1, down 2, and then out 1, like this, and then be down 2, and then out 1, something like this. So the aim is to have every single one of these machines exactly the same distance away from this point right here. So when the stuff comes down, it should share equally between every single one of these machines. And that is just for starters. So how many pieces is this? This is 3 pieces. And then we go 1, 2, down. It's kind of hard building with this stuff, because its hitbox is really dodgy, like really small. 1, 2, down 2, and then out and down. Yeah, just out and down straight. No, can't we just be out and one? It is. Fucking hell. Okay. Which looks a bit wrong this side. Probably because this room isn't completely like square or anything. So yeah, the basic idea, each one of these end points right here, so where the cobble is where my first fermenter is going to be, and it's all going to be fed. Oh, I've got some ideas about how I'm going to feed it with everything. So I'm just going to place these here as placeholders. Amazingly, I'm placing them as placeholders. I'm just going to build this one as well. So 2, 3, and then 1, 2 down. 1, 2 down, and then it's also down again, out, down, and down, out, down. So down again, out, down again, out, down. And that's this side. And just because I'm me, I can't just have, you know, 1 or 2. It has to be some fairly high number, and 16 isn't exactly as high as I would like, but I'm pretty sure these things were causing some major lag problems, mainly because of all the stuff that's going on inside them. You know, items going in, all the stuff happening. Yeah, I'm feeding the items in the top. Yeah, what did I come up here for? Oh, more pneumatic tubing. I need to make some more. Glass. And an open table. Is it glass on either side? No, it's brass on either side. Yeah. There we go. There's another stack. Take the glass back. I'm starting to adjust the new places in my sorting system. That storage system. I'm getting used to where everything is, which is good because, you know, I kind of I access that stuff a lot, but that's probably why I'm getting used to where everything is, because I'm always going in there. And then we will go down, down. And then out, down, out, down, down, out, down. And we've already gone down, so it's out, down. I don't know why I have to say all of it every time. So basically, we're going to have these fermenters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just get rid of this cobblestone. And then here, 1, 2, no, 2, there we go, 3, 4, oh, box, there we go, come back to me. It's nice when you have a mod that you don't need any special tool to pick everything up with, under threat of losing like an incredibly expensive item. I mean, don't get me wrong, the fermenters, not really expensive at all, especially not for how useful they are. So it's kind of hard to place on some of these. So there we go. And now if I just show you guys this. So what I'll do is I'll just hook up these, and you'll see it should evenly distribute between every single access point in here. So think of this as a bracket table from like sports, I don't know. And so that first one went in there, so that one should probably go in there. No, it seems to be filling up this one. I don't know. Maybe it will fill up one and then move on. Oh look, there goes some down this side. So what it should overall, what it should do is equally share the sugarcane between all of the fermenters. And this is the first step of the process. And I have to say, I think this looks rather cool. It looks sort of like the beginning of a death ray. Like if this pipe weren't here, which it doesn't need to be, it won't need to be soon anyway. So the next step is the biogas engines. I'm going to be powering these with biogas engines again, just because I like it, and it's sort of like a challenge for me to get it, get this working properly. So it's going to be the motherfucker there. That's my grumbled voice. Ooh, you don't want to see me when I'm grumbly. Right, so I'm going to be powering these with biogas engines, and the biogas engines are going to be getting their power from the same place as they were before, straight from the fermenters. The only thing is I'm going to be doing this just a little bit differently. I might not actually have the engines exactly where they are now. What I'm going to be doing is using a thing that I don't fucking have on me. Alex. Right, what do I need? I need cobblestone, structure pipe. Yeah, that's what I need. Structure pipe. So what do I need? I need cobble, transport, and gravel. What? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Cobble transport, cobblestone transport pipe, and gravel. I'm assuming that was a an assembly table recipe, yeah? No, shapeless crafting. Oh, brilliant. So, cobblestone structure pipes are basically, you can connect them to an inventory, but they don't have to, like, do anything. So if I put a gate on here, I can do stuff like I can read conditions within the inventory, just because it's connected to it. Because you can't put a gate on nothing, and you know you don't necessarily want like a transport pipe or something there, or a liquid pipe, because that may screw with what you've already got going. So I just need to decide on an order, something like this. No, that's going to cause problems. See, I'm already not completely happy with the placement, but basically what I want is oh, maybe if I did gold conductive pipe instead. It might sound strange, but gold conductive pipe might be exactly what I want at this point, actually. So let me dump off this structure pipe in there. Take some gold conductive pipe. Basically, I want the engines to only turn on when they are needed. So, if I move the engine back a block, use a gold conductive pipe to transport the energy into it, like that, and then put the iron AND gate on there and say if there is fuel, I suppose the fuel's in the engine, resources, has work. So if this has work and something else, what was the other thing? Oh, I can't remember what the other thing was now. I wanted iron gates for 2 specific things. So if it has work to do, which means there's something in there and something in there, and something else. What was the something else? Fuck! No, it's gone. It's left me. Fuck balls. Oh, my brain. Why does it hate me so? So if it has work and space for liquid, maybe? And then when that fills up, if everything else on the network is, seems a bit shit. Has work, and there was definitely something else in there. I can't remember. And fuel resources, no. But basically, by giving it a has work conditional, and say if it has work redstone signal, when there is sugarcane in here ready to be used, like so. This should be giving a redstone signal. Has work. Oh, it doesn't have the other things it needs. It doesn't have the compost it needs. No, that's already full. I'll take that over here. Lovely. So if it has compost as well, it will automatically turn the engine on. And the biogas engines are pretty good about this, but I'm already seeing lots and lots of problems in this design. Problem number 1 being feeding other stuff into the machine, because I'm not gonna. I'm kind of iffy about using the biogas engines, but I kind of like the biogas engines and I want to use them. But gold conductive pipe, is that really the only way I can do it? I'm thinking I could just use energy tesseracts, but I want to get away from that. Like I said, I'm seeing a lot of problems with this, but I'm also seeing some solutions. So what I think I'm going to do is like this, and then I'm going to have the liquid be drawn out from the center here. All of these guys are going to be connected on one long network ring, like so, and then it's all going to come into the center where this pipe isn't, and it's going to drop down to the next level, which will be about over here, where I'm going to have the same sort of setup, but with the distilleries. Distillery, still same sort of thing, really. Oh, even though the stills aren't really the best option is the distillation tower. See biogas here. Let's look at uses for biomass. Semi-fluid generator. Where's the steel mixer? Oh, where's the other thing gone? Let's look at fuel then. Diesel cell. Let's look at ways to create diesel cell. Distillation tower. Let's look at this. So I could actually build another distillation tower down here just for biomass, because it's actually overall a hell of a lot better than using the engines, and it just uses EU, which I already have way too much of, and that could produce me my biodiesel. And I'll tell you what, let me show you, because I know this episode's getting a bit long. I mean, my episodes are always a bit long. A bit long in giant fucking quotation marks, but yeah, let me show you what I've done over here, if I could get down, because I've fully automated basically from production to use. My oil gets made by the bees, comes in, gets turned into fuel, and then the fuel gets used in my generator. So this monstrosity is my fully automated distillation tower, working round the clock. So let me explain this one to you. What we have here is an AESU, adjustable energy storage unit, which holds the power. Let me charge this up a little bit. There we go. And you may be asking yourself why there's a liquid duct in there. This is my item tesseract. This pumps empty cells out into my liquid tesseract. Transposer, sorry. So liquid transposer receives oil in the top here, puts it into cells, and the energy for it comes from here. These cells are automatically shot downwards into here. Then underneath here we have another liquid tesseract on the empty cells out frequency, which sends empty cells up into the bottom of here. Then this thing is basically always got oil, always got cells, always got energy. So it will just be running almost perpetually. And then when this is done, the items get pulled out the front. The diesel cells go into the green, which is a liquid transposer, turns it into fuel. The fuel is sent into here. The empty cells are sent... Where are the empty cells sent? Do they go down? I believe they go down. I can't remember. Yeah, the empty cells go down. So right here we actually have two item tesseracts. Right guys, I'm back. Yes, I just checked and yeah, I crashed the game. Don't know what happened there. So let me just finish explaining this and I can sign off. So we have the empty cells from the diesel, which is just fuel. Those empty cells go down into there, sent back into the system. They're not actually on the same frequency because this one is sending them like away and this one is sending them towards. But yeah, so and then also out of this mixture you get glycerol and sulfuric acid. I have glycerol in there. You get one glycerol cell per operation, so I've done 78 operations, and or cycles I believe is the technical term. And each cycle takes 800 seconds. So 800 divided by 60, 13 minutes 20 seconds roughly. So 13 minutes 20 seconds times 78. Let's call it 13 minutes times 78. 1014 minutes. So divide that by 60. 17 hours roughly. So that's roughly how long I've been playing since I set this automatic system up. Yeah, I'm keeping the glycerol cells because they have a use. I think it's a chemical reactor. You can use them to make nitro diesel and nitro coal fuel. So if I ever really need a little bit more, see, it takes 8,000 EU to do this operation, and it turns 4 sets of 384k into 5 sets of 400k. So that is a clear upgrade to the amount of EU I get, but the nitro diesel can only be used in diesel generators, so it's not the greatest thing. But if I ever need more EU coming out, I mean, it's slow but it's stable, I can do that. And what else can you do with it? Fuck all. But you could also make this really nice coal fuel, which it's a couple of steps process. So you need hydrated coal, so you get coal dust and you mix it with water to get your hydrated coal dust, and then you can cook it to turn it back to coal dust. Or you can compress it to get hydrated coal, H.coal. You can then automatically can it to make hydrated coal cell. You can extract it to turn that into a coal fuel cell. which gives you 16k EU. It's a few step process, but near the start of the game this is a really nice way of generating energy. The cold fuel cell, you can mix 4 16k, so 64k, and a glycerol to get 5 48ks. So that is an absolute no-brainer. That is a ridiculous jump in energy. But yeah, see, you can also make glycerol in the chemical reactor, and the chemical reactor, not all that expensive. Chemical reactor, let's see, extractor, compressor, magnetizer, and invar plates, of course, now. But yeah, it's not really that expensive, so that is a great early game way of generating a lot of EU from a substantially small source. So let's have a look here. The solid fuel boiler has already burnt down, but even throughout all this time, what's like 40 minutes, it's gone down by about 20 odd degrees. The liquid fueled steam boiler is still burning down. It's fuel. Oh wow, that's going to take forever. But yeah, what I'm going to do is eventually just have the 2 max sized high pressure steam boilers, one running off of fuel, one running off of coal, and that will be more than enough to suit my needs for quite a while. So yes, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you now. It's been a long, arduous recording session for me. There's been a few problems along the way, but isn't there always? Ha ha ha. And I'm gonna see about implementing. I'm not sure whether I'm going to implement the forestry version of my automatic biomass or the GregTech version. The thing about the GregTech version is it's going to take EU, but I actually have a line prepared over here where I can tap into my EU line, and then I can just put another AESU down the bottom. And I do kind of like the look of those, but it does require advanced machine casings, so it's kind of expensive. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave you for now, guys. So, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope we can all agree GregTech can be fantastic. I mean, look at this. I think this has just crashed again. I think this is just not running again. That's it. That's it, BTBS. End the episode on a low note. End it by raging so hard. And let's just take one quick look over here and see. My bees have produced about, what, half a stack of, I can't remember how long I've been recording for, honestly. I just take a rough guess at the time and I'm usually right. But yeah, I'm going to have a full automated system running with a whole bunch of stuff to be used in various ways. That is like a serious vague thing right there. But I'm going to see about getting this to work, and yeah. So, thanks for watching. I will show you what I come up with next time. I might even do a little bit of more building on camera. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and like I said, I hope we can all agree that, well, I, for one, still love GregTech. It just adds so many possibilities to the game, but it is fast becoming also one of my most hated mods, simply because of the shit he puts us through to build even relatively, what should be relatively simple things. Anyway, peace out, guys.